Assalamu alaikum, Suhaib.
Walaikum salam, Suhail. How are you? We're looking good.
Thank you, bro. You're not looking too bad either.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been long and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things happened in between, due to which
Mm,
I could not schedule a call with you. But things are back to a stable place now, so all good.
good, good. How's the new job at LinkedIn now? How's the breakfast now? Have you gotten used to the food over there? Have you gotten the
Yeah, it's
LinkedIn
become a
weight?
bit. Yeah, I mean, it's not as novel as it was before. The
Mm,
breakfast and the lunch. It was one of the better ones in the companies I've been to, especially the breakfast. So good, like there are good healthy choices, and
mm,
even the lunch. There are good healthy choices there also. So it's all up to you how you make the best of it. You can eat really well or you can eat really bad. But yeah, it's gotten me excited to go to office also. So I don't. I have that one lesser hurdle to go to office now. That okay, at least the food is going to be good. I don't have to order from somewhere or I don't have to, pack
that's good.
anything. Yeah,
I
but
think,
good
yeah,
thing
it's.
is,
Mm.
yeah, you were saying again.
No, I think it's in the company's, interest to give out that. So you come and
Yeah.
work more for them and productive employees.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason they give so that people come to office and, yeah, be productive as you mentioned. But I was unemployed, not unemployed, I was not part of a company for a long time, right? So
Mm,
since I've joined LinkedIn,
mm-hmm.
I've gotten access to all the latest AI tools, right? All these tech companies, they
Yeah.
want their companies to just, employees to just experiment, have free reign, unlimited tokens,
Mm,
as much as you can eat, that many tokens. So all the state of the art models and tools, right? Cursor, OpenAI, Codex, Claude, and Copilot. Nobody uses Copilot, but Copilot and Windsurf. So I've been trying all of them, getting to know AI like properly now in the developer workspace. So it's pretty interesting what a lot of these players are doing. At the forefront, there is Claude. So the Claude Opus model has been really good. And
mm.
OpenAI's Codex is pretty good. Alia says it's pretty good. Codex model. Yeah,
How
I
how
mean,
how has your day-to-day work changed because of these new, tools, let's say, AI tools?
I mean,
Like
that
earlier you
that
had
time to
autocomplete.
learn about a particular effort that you're going to do, right? The time to do that initial homework has drastically reduced.
Mm-hmm.
So earlier I used to go through the code, go through every aspect of whatever files I need to look at and come to a understanding, come to a plan, I need to do this. Now I just go to the chatbot and just say scour through my entire repo, connect to this server, connect to this thing, connect to this MCP server, figure out what needs to be done to get this. What is the strategy to do this?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't ask it to code. I ask like, what is the overall strategy to do this? So that comes up with a very good answer to this, especially now. And the ability to, the models have obviously incrementally gone, upwards in terms of their reasoning skills. But as they say, it'll after a point it becomes hard for the models to grow as fast as they have. But what can grow is the techniques as to how these developer tools are utilizing the model.
Mm-hmm.
Like they themselves are like learning to how to which piece of code to send to. MCP server is not like a very crazy engineering thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a ingenuity that they got to enable a model to quickly read some data. So the model is itself getting better and they are getting all these scaffolding around it to
Mm-hmm.
you know make our lives easier. And I think it's just the starting. People can come up with the various different ways to make. Have you heard about this thing called Open Claude bot?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, what do you call? It's been all over the news, like both positive and negative. Like, of course,
Yeah,
the negative ones surface more, but there's like, it's very intriguing. I haven't tried it myself. I haven't gotten the time to do it, but have you tried it?
I have tried to install it, but then I was trying to figure out how to make it secure, but I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
get a good answer to it. So I was able to reply to emails and all with it, but I didn't do much with it. But like that's what I'm
Mm.
saying. The end is just a model is the same, but people are figuring out
Yeah, yeah.
different
Agree,
ways
agree.
to,
Yeah,
yeah, that
I
also
agree.
makes it a bit even playing field, right? Where everybody access to the same models now, depends on what you do with it.
Yeah, that's true. Like I was on the AI bandwagon some time back. Like I just saw it like, wow, it's crazy.
I'm on that right now, so I'm in that high point of that curve after looking at all these tools.
Yeah, It's just amazing. Like even for a solo creator or like a solo business owner, it's very powerful things. I think it has reduced the gap from like getting that MVP just out there. I think now the blockers or let's say the challenges in business are more about like finding the clients and selling and all that. Those are
Marketing.
the big things. Like
And
earlier
that
it used
too,
to.
like AI has supercharged that area as well. The marketing, the sales part, not just the building part.
Okay, I haven't gotten to that yet. Like
I mean,
what
I meant like in terms of creating the content, as you mentioned, you had used it to write scripts
yep, yep.
for.
Agree. Like I got a brand new teleprompter because like I wanted to record some YouTube videos, and the first two recordings went in the sense that I could have done this just by reading it from a teleprompter, but giving it like my own nuance and stuff, like writing the script beforehand and notes over there. So like the AI did a very good job. If the same AI around 1 year back, yeah, let's say if I had given a similar task for it, it would not have come up with such a good script. But now it came up with a very good script, very like the flow of the script is very good. The video goes very well. And I gave it feedback and then it took that feedback very well and incorporated all that. So yeah, like it's I think 1 year from now it'll be like something else altogether. Like even the tools for like integration, yeah. Like if you think about it, like if you have the subtitles of a video, yeah. If I for example record my thing from teleprompter, there'll be like mistakes and I'll reread some things. But like what am I getting at? So you have the subtitles, but you need the tools then to go through the subtitles to find the repeats and to delete the bad ones. So these are like the use cases. We know
Editing.
that AI can do it. Yeah, the editing, not just like there are different aspects of editing, but this is like the first thing, like where you clean out the timeline, the first thing you do. And this in your mind that okay, if you have the subtitle, if you give it to an AI, it can clean up the subtitles and just give you the proper script. But going like building the tools for it, yeah, you need to go through the whatever editing software you're using to integrate AI into that. That's also like going fast and fast.
Mm,
Yeah, like remove silence, remove duplicates. Then there is like more auto chapters, so you know where to put the proper transitions. So all of these like nuanced things, like when you have the subtitles and the timestamps, an AI can do this. It's not like that hard
yeah.
for AI to do. YouTube already does it automatically. Yeah? When you upload the video, it'll do the auto timeline. So AI can do that, but getting it to a software, it'll make the work of an editor now very easy for me also. Yeah, AI is uh, AI is here to stay. It's gonna.
It's everybody is buying up compute now, right? So they know it's something that people
Hmm.
will use. And Cisco shares, Alia is pretty happy. Cisco shares have recently, they do the plumbing, right? So that has increased a lot. People are saying the new earnings call, they might like the Cisco shares have not touched 100 ever since the 2002, where it
the
was the
the dot-com bubble.
world's most valuable company.
Hmm.
So now we're gonna touch 100 again. People are saying after the next earnings
Two and a
call,
half
and
decades.
then
Hmm.
yeah. So yeah, it's crazy
That's good.
times.
Good. Do you have any of those stocks like from your this thing?
Nah,
Okay. Okay.
I
That's
was
good.
investing, but then I sold after a while. Microsoft shares I am getting, but those are okay, not doing so well.
Mm,
Like pure software based companies are finding it a bit threatening, the AI part, right? So yeah,
that's good. It's good, bro. Yeah, like I was talking about the YouTube video. So the YouTube videos are for the new business that me and Fatima are trying out. So
nice. I've not
we
seen them.
it's nothing fancy. It's VAT related. Yeah, it's like boring stuff. So we selected it because Fatima has like deep expertise in VAT in
Yeah,
UAE. Yeah, since inception, she knows it. She like you ask her any VAT question, she knows the answer, or she can find out and get back to you like in like quickly. Yeah, within X amount of like within 1 day or so. So yeah, so the main reason, of course, the reasons are of why we're doing it is, but the framework or the what do you say, the steps that we're following is like from one of the courses from Ali Abdal. So I mentioned this briefly to you. Yeah. So the course started around 1 month back,
yeah.
around 4th of February. Play on like MBA. This is like LBA. LBA is like Lifestyle Business Academy, and it's quite high ticket. It's $10,000 for the whole 6 months. and then
True.
we'll see. Yeah. And there's a lot of support. Yeah. There's a lot of support, accountability. There's a lot of structure.
Mm.
There's a lot of feedback. And because every business has its own nuance going on, so there's like feedback specific to each, let's say, student. So that's also very good. And we are finding it very good. It's like motivating. There's like they're very pushy as well. Like you need to tell them, hey, what's your plan for this week? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, now at the end of the week, they'll ask like not they'll ask like there's a call set up always. Like, okay, did you do what you did told you would do, or what happened? Like, okay, what can make you do it? And then etc. etc. Sometimes like if we say like actually, this yesterday we went to an event. Yeah, we were planning to meet prospecting potential clients, and we mentioned this like, oh, we're going to an event, and so they were like a very quick feedback on that, like, hey, this is what you can do, and like I don't know your exact use case, but you can start a conversation like this. Like there's a lot of feedback on that front as well.
Mm.
It's not easy. They say it's not going to be easy, but it is. We feel the progress happening every week. I also wanted to add one more thing. There is this. Okay, how many hours are you planning to work this week on your business? So you can put your own number, yeah. But they say like minimum is 10 hours. So if you can't work 10 hours on your business, 10 to 15 hours is the good a good number. Then growth will be very slow. You'll not get to your goals in 1 year. Like the plan is in 1 year you need to hopefully reach $100,000 in revenue.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the plan. So the first week we were like, "Oh, nice, yeah, we can do 20 hours, together, me and Fatima put together." And then like we were working towards it, like we pulled out time from our, work schedule and everything, and we did it. End of the week, we find out we only spent 10 hours, but through the week we
combined.
felt like, yeah, we felt like we spent a lot of time. Why is it only 10 hours? And we were like double checking, is it true? And it just highlights like, yeah, okay, you said this much and you feel this much, but when you actually track it, it's something else. So this is like a very important lesson to track what you're doing. Like it's same with like weight loss. Yeah, like you just the act of weighing yourself makes you conscious that, oh, I need to watch my fitness, what I eat, etc. It's the same. When we were tracking our time, we felt like, okay, now we know, okay, this day we need to spend 1 hour here, like so that we make up, okay, what we said we would do. So like there's a lot of nuances and details, other things as well. Yeah, it's been we started on a journey now. So we will help UAE finance people in finance director position minimize, what do you say, or let's say reduce the chance of getting VAT penalties, so that you don't get the penalties. Yeah. But we are targeting only big businesses, so they have
Mm.
the dough, and they are the ones who get heavy penalties, and they can justify our cost.
Kind of a risk management kind of thing.
Yeah, it's compliance is always risk management. Like in our company as well, like there are some positions we take where, okay, if we don't comply here, what is the risk? Yeah, that's how it's taken. It's not like, "Oh, let's follow all laws." It's more like, oh, if we don't follow, we'll get fined, and then we'll have like some reputation damage. Okay, can we take it? But because the impact on business might be very high, so that's how it's managed always.
Yeah, that interesting. I think if you have that accountability, right, you're kind of outsourcing a part of the motivation
Mm-hmm.
to someone very well versed with, doing what you're doing, right? Not just
Mm-hmm.
some relative or friend who's keeping you in check, but someone who's actually done it before. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, our hope is before, or like say by the end of this year, one of us can quit our jobs, and hopefully before. Yeah,
That's the dream. But I
yeah,
don't know. I think I've been in that position where I don't have a job. So right now I'm considering my job as very dear to me. It's something that I
mm-hmm.
didn't appreciate over the last 7 years that I've worked right before my startup. So right
Mm-hmm.
now I'm in that position. Okay, job is good.
What is the like? What are the like top things that you like about the job? Is it like mainly the structure, or is it like
The
something else?
structure is good overall.
Mm-hmm.
There is a clear defined path to succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I missed. And also like team wherein everybody's aligned and nobody's there's no urgency to do things. Everything is well thought out. There's a system in place to do everything. And I know like it's obviously the perks and the benefits of
Hmm.
work-life balance, right? So that is pretty
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, I mean, what do you say? For you also, like, would you want to be in this position like 5 years down the line as well? Or are you more like, maybe for me, it's business. Like, I want to do my own thing, even now.
I think I'm somewhere in between where
Okay.
I don't, maybe you are too, where I would not mind having a job where I'm like
Hmm.
growing at a steady pace, not like a meteoric. I'm not being that ambitious to say I want a meteoric rise in this company, but steady
Hmm.
pace. And I have some side business, something,
Hmm.
some passive side thing. Wouldn't mind that.
Well, that's good. That's good. Now, for us, like, what we want to do is at least one of us can quit our jobs. Yeah, that's what we want. And then we'll see, like, okay, what's the next plans?
But then the other person, it's not like you will get time. You'll still be probably spending more time on the business.
Yeah, that is there. Like right now, for example, we spend, you know, 20 hours on total on the business, and it will shoot up like if one of us is not working. And also, like, if we have to do this, like, we'll have to quit. There is no way where we can have a job and do this. It's not going to be that easy to do. So it has to happen. So yeah, it cannot be like on the side thing, because there'll be clients, we'll have to meet them,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
there is no two ways about it. Yeah,
You see how
inshallah.
it starts off like this. Who knows? It might turn into a software company. That's a software developer in me always saying, there's no other. The only thing you can do is build software.
This is more of like a consulting, actually.
Yeah, I know, I know.
There can be software, but this is more of consulting. It's like making sure like all the transactions are compliant, like they are doing the VAT treatments properly. Like here
If
it
you,
comes to expert judgment in the end of the day.
yeah, I think that is what you're paying for, that high level
Hmm.
consultation. So if you ever do something on the software side, do let me know. I might be
Sure,
interested.
sure.
I mean, it's democratized now. You can build it on with AI, but that's just the MVP. You need someone to.
Yeah, inshallah. If we see the need for you, Suhaib, for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
And how's baby Iman? Not a baby anymore.
She's a toddler. She runs around now. She speaks. She reasons. She
Good.
can't hide things from her. Just do this thing. So usually when we
Hmm.
make biryani, right? So we don't tell
Hmm.
her because otherwise she won't eat anything else. Like she'll be like, I want biryani all the time.
Okay.
So we tell her only at the night. So today she saw that the big kadai was there on the geyser. She's like, oh, उसपे तो बिरयानी बनता है तो आज बिरयानी बना है.
She's like she's getting smart. Mm.
ईमान को पता चल गया. She knows that we're trying to hide also. Yeah, and the issue is the not issue. The recently our nanny had to suddenly go to her hometown,
Mm.
and it was sudden to us, and we immediately had to scour an admission for her in one of the daycares in our society, and thankfully we got in a good one. She was supposed to join there in the preschool as well, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was a sudden. It was uncomfortable getting used to. The first 2 weeks, I'm sure you would know. Like I don't know if Huda was the same, but she was not willing to go, and she was very sad. It was kind of emotional as well,
Mm.
as though she's looking at you and going, and you're like bye, and she's like. So,
Mm.
but now she's used to it. She's made friends there, and
That's
yeah,
good.
she's
That's
still
good.
she's still not happy going there. So if you talk, she doesn't talk about it at all. Like if you ask her what
Play
happened,
school.
who did you play with, what did you eat, nothing. She'll never say anything. She'll give false information.
Oh my God.
She'll say I'll play with that person, but that person doesn't even go there to preschool or something.
Mm.
So, but
Okay.
we start with 3 hours per day in the morning from 9 to 12:30. It's been going on. Now the nanny is also back, so we're still continuing it.
That's good. That's good.
Pretty.
That's good. Yeah, our experience with Huda was not the same. Like she was fine actually going, so she wasn't too scared of it. I think like yeah, kids are different. Yeah, like somebody's something else.
Yeah.
And Huda doesn't like to eat at all. So when you said like, oh, Iman wants kadai biryani, so Huda is not like that at all. She doesn't want to eat. If she wants to eat, it's like all chocolate and all that junk. So that's there. Yeah, and also Noora is growing up. She's going to be one in few days. Yeah, in 3 days.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
What are you planning?
Nothing big, nothing big. Right now, we don't have any plans, but we're thinking of
Yeah,
something with
too
the
young
family,
to
maybe.
even notice.
Yeah, but just like get together with the family, just have some dinner or lunch or something. Still thinking about it, but yeah, like Noora now kind of walks. She doesn't walk, but she's getting there. Like she can stand for a good 10 seconds on her own without any support. And she can take maybe one step, but she's not too confident to walk. So she just goes down to crawl.
And how is the inter sibling relationship?
Very good, very good. Like Huda is very protective of Noora. So the other day, sorry, we had gone out to like one of the play areas, and somebody came to Noora like, oh Noora, some random girl, and then Huda like got very possessive. Like she came quickly and like hugged Noora and like my sister and all that. She's very protective of her little sister. Yeah, Noora doesn't know much. She just looks at Huda and like tr- tries to understand what should I do, trying to grab, okay, what, how should I behave, etc., all that. So she's learning all that from Huda. So that's good. Yeah, but yeah, it's nice, it's nice. So we have a house help, so that helps a
Yeah.
lot. And
Without house help, our whole world comes crumbling down, right?
at least until we both are in jobs, because else we cannot manage.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Are you talking about the eye surgery? What happened?
Yeah, so it's the LASIK surgery. Yeah, it's now. I mean, there's many options. So what I'm thinking about is the smile option for my eyes to remove the glasses. So this is how I look like. So basically, I did all the tests, and the doctor said like all good, like we can go ahead. There's no issues. So they do some checks like to qualify you. And now, yeah, now it's
You've
like
been
I'm thinking.
you've been wanting to do it for a long time, or this is like something that you just
No, I don't know. I've been wanting to do it. I kept it off. I pushed it. Now I'm like, okay, let me just do it. Yeah. It's like, let's just go for it. So, yeah. So, hopefully, so the thing is, I wanted to do it before Ramadan. Ramadan is like in now less than 10 days. Now, it doesn't look like I'll be able to do it. So, it's after Ramadan. Yeah.
what is the procedure like?
So it's very quick. It's like half an hour or 1 hour max. That's the procedure, and it's like you don't even know it just happens. Be the same day, I think you can go home, and after that, I think for 1 week you need to be very careful, and they give like these glasses to wear so that you don't touch your eyes. You should not touch your eyes at all because it's very soft at that time, and if you touch and make the shape improper, it can cause a lot of issues like astigmatism and all. Like the lens in your eye can become like weirdly shaped if you rub it, and your eyes become very dry because they literally put some lasers and it kills like the neurons in your eyes, so your eyes stop producing water because it cannot detect anything. So for 1 month, every day, every hour, you have to put drops. So that's, yeah, so every hour drops, but then it slowly goes away. Like the neurons come back and then you can stop. Yeah, it's pretty expensive on in the hospital that I went to. So I'm seeing like if my insurance will cover it and all that. So let's see.
Yeah, yeah. Even Alia had gone through LASIK
Mm,
like a few years back. She also had to do the same. I think it was right before the marriage.
that's good. So more than 5 years now. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
cool,
So
cool. Yeah. So Suhaib, how's your fitness going around? What are you doing for fitness every day?
I mean, right before our nanny went took off, I'm trying to put it all on the nanny. Right
Blame
before
the
the
nanny.
blame the nanny, nanny took off, I had gone to a good 1 week. I told you that Alia had already gone for a couple of months. She got a
Mm-hmm.
good thing with a trainer going on. So I also joined, with the same time Alia goes, I didn't get a trainer, but I'll just go. But
Mm-hmm.
as soon as the nanny went off, I couldn't, we couldn't continue. When Alia's this thing stopped for a couple of weeks, I also. So now we'll get back. Today we went for the first time. So I mean after 2 weeks. So we'll get back. I got the Apple Watch
Okay.
to remove the Helios, sold the Helios Amazfit Helio strap.
Okay. Good.
So
Good. Welcome
Apple
back.
Watch, yeah, like like the swimming part is.
Nice.
I think that's the best one. You need a screen when you work out. I think you need that. Look at that. I think that was a. I don't want to remove my phone and check out my status,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
especially in swimming. Like normal workout, I think is still fine, but swimming
Mm.
to count your laps and all that.
No, no. For me, like Apple Watch is like a very big, like say, important when I'm running. So I mentioned it last time in our call. Yeah, like I'm like into running now.
Yeah.
So I'm like deep into running now. So every week, so most of my workouts are structured around running and improving my running. So my gym workouts also like primarily focused on improving the running, but also not purely, but also like a little bit of upper body. But there's a lot of lower body workouts for the gym, single leg workouts actually that improves. Those are the ones that need to be focused on for running. And so like last 2 weeks back, I did my like the longest I ever ran in my life continuously. So I ran a half marathon, like just not like a official half marathon, but by myself.
Mm.
And it took me a lot of time. It took me like 2 hours, 50 minutes. So I did it like very slowly. My pace around 8
Oh, 8 is
kilometers
still
per
good.
minute. Huh?
8 is fine.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like uh, elite level or anything. It's like fine. It's fine. And yeah, and I did it again last week, and I'm planning to do it again this week. Last week, as in like last Sunday. So it's been more than a week. So actually, this week I didn't do. So actually, last week I didn't do. I did the week before and the week before that. So, and also I'm trying to improve my 5K timings. So that's also.
What is your timing now in 5K?
So my best run was, I think like 28 minutes or something. Yeah. So that was my best 5K. And like now, like I haven't run in a long time. Actually, last I ran it was in December, I think. So I haven't, done that race pace running. So I asked, like, I put it in my ChatGPT, like all my stats, and asked it. It said, "Oh, now you can run at 25." But I haven't gone there. It's very hard to push yourself, to run fast for that long. Just like even when I ran that 28, I finished like 2 kilometers, and I was like, "Oh no, I have to run 3 more kilometers," and it's just going on in my mind, like at this pace. Yeah. So I did sub 30. I was like very proud of myself when I did that. And I wasn't too tired also when I did sub 30. Yeah. So for sub 30, you need to run at 6. So it's not like a very huge improvement from my like easy pace, like around 8, 8:30. Still, it was difficult. But sub 20,
6.
hmm?
6 kilometers per hour.
No, minutes per kilometer, the
6
pace.
minutes. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
then you have to just multiply it by 5. So 6 minutes per kilometer, then you reach 30. If you do 5, you reach 25. So to do sub 20, you need to do 4. So 4,
It gets incrementally,
yeah,
exponentially harder.
yes, like the thing is, pace is a bit deceptive because, you know, 1 minute at 10 to 9 is not the same as 5 to 6 or something, like 6 to 5. At that point, like speed, if you check the speed, it's increasing like a lot. So that's a better measurement, but that's something difficult to measure when you're running. So when you're running, like, okay, every minute you can check what was your pace in the last minute or something like that, or in since your last lap. So anyway, like I'll not get into the terminologies. But yeah, a lot into running half marathon. I'm hoping this year I can do like a full marathon.
Full marathon is 20 kilometers. 40.
No, 42.2. So half marathon is 21.1. Technically, it's 21.09, but yeah, 21. People say 21 or 42. Yeah. And like for the first time, like this is first time in my life, like I ran for so long. So my heart rate is at like 150, 140 to 150, and a little bit higher sometimes or lower, mainly higher for a long period of time. Yeah, like for around 3 hours. And I don't think I've ever done something like this before. Maybe even you haven't done something like this. So
Hmm.
I was not like my, like when you're very tired and you next day you wake up, you're like, huh, it's gone. Like you don't feel that tiredness anymore. This was not like that actually. So this, like, the body is really tired. Like I have to, the next day I can't do anything. I have to rest. So this is something new that I learned, where your body can get so tired. Like it's basically your nervous system that's the most tired. The body can get so tired that you need a very long period of rest. You can't even do like any other like physical activity, like swimming. Okay, now your legs are tired, so maybe you can go swimming. So it's doesn't work that way. Like very tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not felt that. I think for me, like the most intense workouts have been whenever I went to play football. So
Hmm. Football is
that's
also similar. Football is actually uh, a bit different because like the tempo is different. So what happens is your heart rate spikes to very high, like 170, 180 when you're like after it, and then like you chill down to like 100, and then like
yeah.
you're at 100, and again it spikes and then 100. So you'll see this like going up and down, but average heart rate is still more or less like similar
Yeah,
or
I was saying
lower.
I've never like felt anything more than like I've never ran that
Mm,
much or swam that much or cycled that much to feel that. But football is something that I could
mm,
okay. Whenever I play football, the next day is gone. Like if I play 1 hour, 1.5 hours of football.
yeah. Like this was something different actually. When I've done the football, like I've played football, yeah, like with my colleagues and all, and even when we were young. But this was something else actually. Like I don't know how to explain it. You have to experience it to know it. Like first of all, the legs are, of course, a bit not just tired, but like climbing stairs is a very big challenge. Let me put it that way.
Mm.
Actually, getting downstairs is the more difficult part. I don't know if you've seen memes like around marathon. So there are these memes around marathon. Okay, people after the marathon they're going home on the subway. So they're getting down the stairs like very slowly. So people take pictures and post it on
Mhm.
social media about this because when you do that, that's how it is. Like it hurts and all that, but the leg pain goes down. It's not that big of a deal. It goes away quickly. But yeah, running economy. There's like I'm getting into it like deep. There is like something called plyometrics. Have you heard this term ever, Soeb? Yeah,
No, what is
plyometrics.
that?
So if you think about running, yeah, like you've heard of this carbon plated shoes. You don't know that. So you know about like sub 4 marathon, sub 2 hour marathon, and all that. Have you
Yeah,
heard?
I know that guy, Kipchoge.
You know that guy. So he ran the sub 2 marathon, but
Huh.
most people don't like. It's officially not a record. Yeah, he didn't officially
He
break
had
the
a yeah, it was a setup for him.
there's a lot of setup. Yeah, he
Yeah.
ran in a straight line. There were people giving him like some aerodynamics. He was wearing some
Yeah, yeah.
shoes that was not allowed. So there's like a lot of things. So the shoes are carbon plate. Okay, there's a carbon plate. So when you step, it stores that energy, and when you go, it releases that energy. So basically, it doesn't have like a motor, but it increases your efficiency, like the spring action, and your body naturally has that spring as well, especially like your Achilles. Basically, your calves and your Achilles. So plyometrics is like, okay, you want to put less effort while running. So when you step, you need to store that energy in your calf and Achilles, and then you need to release it. Yeah. It's basically energy efficiency. So when you do plyometrics is like you jumping around, hopping around, one leg jumps and all that. So that improves efficiency by a lot. So right now I'm doing plyometrics.
Oh, nice.
So there's
Intense. You're getting deep into it.
yeah, yeah. So all of these things, yeah, and like my feet as well. A lot of issues when you run for so long, you get blisters and all that. So all that is also part of the process. But you learn like okay, to avoid blisters, you need to do this, etc., etc. How to properly carry water. How to like if you're doing anything above 1 hour, you need to carry some food. Else you'll just start to crash. And also you need to carry or at least have access to electrolytes. So even that thing matters. If you're running in the sun, you need more electrolytes, more water. So like a lot of things. Yeah, I even got like a jacket to wear. I don't know if you've seen people carry water bottles and
Oh, yeah,
food
yeah.
gels. So there's like a lot of things around running. A lot of products to buy, of course, because we live in a capitalist society.
Have you tried
Yeah.
barefoot running?
No, no, I don't want to do that. I think I would do that like in sand maybe, but not anywhere else. Yeah. But barefoot running is like people have tried it, and the
Which
suggestion
shoes,
is
by the way, do you use?
I have I forgot the name of the shoe.
Because
I
we have
got this
similar feet, right? Like this and like this.
yeah,
So,
bunions. I don't know. I just went on like YouTube and I got a video out and he suggested like okay, for beginners these are the three shoes. Just go with them. There's nothing wrong. You cannot go wrong with buying these shoes. So I'm like okay, I'm just gonna get one, and it served me fine. So
which
it's
one
fine.
is it? And you had the Ultra Boost, right? What you didn't like them?
No, no, I don't have Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost will not help me right now. Yeah.
You
No,
had
no.
them. You have them,
Yeah.
right?
You're talking about Ultra Boost. Yeah, no, no. I'm not using that to run. I have some other running shoes, but that's not a big concern for me right now. The shoes and other things are all minor improvements, by the way. Like right now, the biggest driver is the let's say cardiovascular health. Yeah. It's how efficiently your heart pumps blood, how big is your heart, how good is how good are your muscles in taking in that energy, how efficient is your oxygen. So all of these actually are the primary drivers. Like 70-80% comes from here. The rest 20% comes from, okay, proper form, shoes, gear, hydration. I mean, hydration and those things are very important. I mean, without that, you'll just be like, you'll- yeah, a lot of about running. So to complement my running, I also go swimming sometimes, and that's where the Apple Watch is very handy. Even in the running, like to check your pace, how long has it been, how many kilometers, and all that.
Yeah, yeah, that's really interesting. I don't want to check it on the
Phone, yeah,
phone.
good. So swimming, I went to the Barry competition in swimming.
Yeah, yeah, you blew them out of the water.
I smashed them, and I mean there was no competition there. Like it's just
Someone,
chill.
Shaheem was there, but Shaheem
Shame was there,
did not know the
and
technique.
there was one more guy. So yeah, he looked good actually. His form was good. I don't know if you saw the video. Yeah, I
Yeah,
sent.
yeah, his
So his
form was
form
good.
was good, but like he hasn't swum in a very long time, like in like 2+ years. But he told like he used to swim very regularly, and now like he's put on weight. He's quite fat, and he's out of touch. So yeah, I mean that I think if he was in form and like he didn't have that heavy weight, I think he could have beat me. His like hand span is like quite big. You could see that is like an unfair advantage in
Yeah,
swimming.
yeah, that
Very
is
high.
genetics. You cannot do.
Yeah. But yeah, I had my wetsuit and he was intimidated by my wetsuit. Everybody was like, my
Wetsuit
guy.
adds some buoyancy.
No, no, no. It doesn't actually. It doesn't. It depends, but the impact is very minor. So there is something that adds buoyancy. Eh, It's something else actually. What I was wearing is like what surfers wear. So that's what surfers wear. Okay. But the people who go for long distance swimming in the waters, they have a separate this thing. They both are called like wetsuits, but that's a different category. Both have water in them. It's not like it's completely sealed. Water does go in. But what happens is in mine, the water doesn't get retained. So it can come and just go out. But in that proper wetsuit, it stays in because it's like rubber, proper rubber. What it is not water goes in through whatever, and that water remains, and that is heated by your body, and it remains warm. So people wear it for cold climates as well, cold waters. Yeah, yeah. Berries, swimming.
It is sports
It
day.
was fun. It was fun though. Like the competition atmosphere is also something else. Like you feel the nerves, like oh, like everybody's getting ready and all that. I'm gonna call. Yeah. You know, see Huda. I mean Noora.
Sure, sure. Yes.
No, no, it'll come on the video.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye. I'll get her. Okay, give I'll edit it out. She's in a good mood. She's not used to you.
Just took 4 steps.
Oh, she took 4 steps.
Assalamu alaikum. 4
Can you
steps.
turn off the AC?
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
thought so.
Okay, take care.
Bye, Noora.
Baby. Does Noora remind you of Iman's baby phase?
Yeah, yeah. But Iman couldn't sit like that, I think. Maybe when she's just waking up from a nap or something.
Mm. She doesn't sit like that? What do you mean? Like she'll not sit with
Or she
you?
wants to sit in a place. She's like, what is this? Just do something else. Let's go. Get out of
Even
here.
this one is not that. Like she was just like, this is something new. You are here and like what's going on and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So swimming in berries.
BCF.
Yeah.
How long was the
It's just
length?
50 meters. Yeah. Like 25, 25. That's all. Yeah. Actually, like I was pushing for 100 because I knew it would be difficult for others to
Nobody
complete.
would swim that much. Then it'll be like boring.
Yeah. But then like they were like, no, no, 100 is like too much. What is this? Like I can't even finish 100. I'll have to stop in between, get out and relax and then come back. So they're like, okay, we'll do 50. So yeah, 50 was fine. So
Did you get
25
a
meters.
gift or something? Prize?
Yeah, there was like a trophy, the berries, they have that trophy. So I got that. So it's there. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah, like swimming, I have not been so consistent with it recently, but like I'm surprised by my own, what do you say, like the distances I cover sometimes now. Like I can go for 2 kilometers at one go. Like that's the best I have done, but I was not like out of, what do you say, breath after that. I could have gone more, but I just didn't want to go.
It
So
gets boring.
no, it's fine actually. I just didn't want to push too much. Like there's a rule in like endurance, you don't want to increase by more than 10% from your previous best. So if your best was like 10, then you shouldn't just go and do 15. The chances of injury and other things go up like drastically. So better to stick to like 10-15% at max 20% and don't go too much. So that's why I didn't want to push too much. So if I do now, I'll not go to 3 or anything. Maybe I'll do like 2.2 and just chill. Yeah. And like even in like if you do endurance, right? Like you can run for long, but it doesn't mean you can run fast. Yeah. So swimming. So I was looking at my times. Yeah. So when I do 1 kilometer now, my time is around time as in my pace is 2 minutes 15 seconds approximately per 100 meters. So that's how in swimming that's how it measures. That's how Apple fitness tells anyway. And I tried to like sprint in swimming, like go as fast as possible for 100 meters, and that was just 2 minutes. Actually, 1 minute 55 or 2 minutes somewhere
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That
So
I've noticed.
the difference is very minimal. Like the the long distance swimming pace and my sprint, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, you're kind of compromising on the aerodynamic. All those things come into play when you swim very
Yeah,
fast. You've se- have you seen the last guy who was swimming in the?
very
That
funny.
was like,
He was like giving it all though. You could see it. He was giving it all. He was giving it all. I mean, I'm not surprised. I will not be surprised if you showed me a video of myself. I would be doing that sometime back, like few years back.
yeah,
Like
we
if you
all, I
asked,
think,
yeah, if you asked me to like go as fast as possible from here to there, we would be like just
yeah,
splashing water.
chapak, chapak.
Yeah. And he gave up like after 25 meters. He just stood up and he saw like I'm last. Okay, I'm just getting out of.
Yeah, Shaim's technique also is fine. I think it's a bit better it can be, but he's getting there.
So shame. The issue was he just didn't breathe. Yeah, that was the issue.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He
Mm,
didn't breathe. Yeah, so if he
mm.
breathes, he could have been second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
that's about swimming and the berries. So yeah, berries also like there's a lot of stuff. I hope you remember things from your childhood,
I
like
don't like to
berry
remember
sports.
berries too much.
So the good thing was like yeah, I wanted to swim and compete, but our main objective was to like meet people and get some contacts for our business. So we did get like around six to seven new contacts, and it's been very fruitful. So one of the good things about Barry is like you can network, and a lot of Barry people are into business. So that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if they all are interested in VAT that much, so they would benefit a lot.
It's, I mean, they don't need to be interested. Yeah. If they find out that they can lose money, so they get interested.
Yeah, I mean, they're not interested. Like they worry about VAT, so they don't care much, right?
No, actually, some of them do. Like it's about perspective in the sense that like one of the person we met too, he's been in business for a while, yeah, and he's been hit with a fine. Yeah. Now that to that person it becomes like very important. Okay, we need to make sure everything is right. But to somebody who's never been like under FTA's radar, it's like, huh, sure, do I need to care about it or not? So it's more about that. It's like the potential losses. Like FTA can never look at your books and like you'll be fine forever. But if they do look, the losses are this. So that's the risk they are like willing to take. They're fine with it. But once somebody is hit with the fine, then he's like, okay, okay, let me, be careful, let me take care of these things, etc. It's the same with us, yeah. Like until we get like a traffic fine, we are like, it's okay, I'll do this.
I'm the
Then
best
when
driver in the world.
yeah, like not just best driver, I can like bend the rules here a little bit. It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah. But once you are hit with the fine, then you need to be careful. Okay, what did I do wrong? And then that's how human nature is. So the convincing part is difficult. Like, hey, you need to comply with FTA, else you'll be hit. So yeah. So the clients who have already had issues with VAT, so they are the ones who are like primed for this product. Yeah. Yeah, but others also we need to make the case. It's a bit more difficult. Yeah.
I think yeah, go for the. Don't spend too much worry on. If you find these kind of people, focus on them more.
Yeah, yeah. I'll not. What do you mean by spend money on something else?
Not spend money. Like don't spend a lot of energy in people who you think might not be that interested
Yeah,
in your services. Right?
yeah. Like there needs to be like something that they say. Like we spoke to one person. Yeah, we called him, And he was like outright, no, my VAT is fine. No, there's no worries at all. My accountant takes care of it. So it's very difficult to convince somebody like that.
Yeah.
So we left him. Like it's not a good prospect. So that's how it goes. Some people don't want to do it. With them, what you do is like, do you know anybody who might have problems? They might get
Do you
leads. Like that.
do they think that you're selling something, or what do they think you're doing when you meet them?
No, we tell them like this is the solution we provide. Like FTA has these things. Like you need to be proper with your VAT, and sometimes your business structure might be such that it might be complicated VAT. So, and you need to be careful to comply with all the regulations and understand where you are supposed to charge VAT, you're charging, where you are supposed to not charge it, you're not charging. Same with your invoices you receive, both ways. Yeah. And some people don't want to bother with it. They are more worried about operations and other things. And I mean, they're rightfully so. Operations is much more important than these things, but these things are just
Yeah.
sometimes they can lead to companies being fined heavily. Like Imaar was fined 700 million plus recently. So I mean, Imaar is a very big company. Like they are doing in multi billions, or I don't know, hundreds of billions in revenue.
So
Yeah.
I think I have to go now to put Iman to sleep.
All right, bro.
So yeah, let's talk soon.
Nice catching up. Nice catching up. I have put on my notes also weight update. So all this running has also caused me to lose weight as a result, and also skipping dinner. So now we skip dinner. I think I mentioned this to you
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time
yeah.
also. I think that's the key thing, but yeah, the running also adds on. All right, bro.
So how much did you lose the weight?
I mean, now it's been more or less steady around 72, but let's say around August, this is a long time back, yeah. August, I was around 82, 83. And then like it's been a slow uh, decrease. Last month, I think I just lost 1 kilo or something. Now I'm not too worried about the weight side. If it goes down, it's good. If it doesn't go up too much, like more than 1 kilo, it's fine. So that's how it's.
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I think also like there is some restructuring going on, like muscle, more muscle, less fat. I'm not closely monitoring that, but I think that's also happening. So I'm not too worried about the overall weight. Get into the habit, bro. I would suggest either gym,
Yeah,
walking,
yeah. Everybody.
cycling.
Yeah, I think I will. I think now that things are a bit more stable in life now, so
Hmm.
we'll
Like
start.
schedule of sort. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a schedule, the time. We
Hmm.
can find pockets of time, right? So,
All right, bro. All right.
all right.
See you. See you then. Just let it upload. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you.
Bye.